To one of the biggest unofficial holidays we have here in Boston, Red Sox home opener. This is coming Monday. Is the only person who's ever struck out in slow pitch softball. I'm not sure I'm qualified to do this interview, but nonetheless, the president of the Red Sox, Sam Kennedy. Sam, good to see you in a hockey tie.
Well, we have to support the Bruins. A couple big games coming up to close out the year.
Okay, yes. So great opening day, painful next day. When I do a horrible show, the only way I get through it is to say, there's another one tomorrow. Does it stay with you? Does it eat at you, or do you say, thank God there are 162 games? How do you deal with that?
I wish it didn't, but it eats at us each and every day. And it's nice that you have another game to look forward to the next day.
Okay, so the key to success we know in your business is to go to Brookline High and then to study American Studies in college, like at least a Cubs guy and you did. What do you say to a kid who can't hit lasers, can't throw 90 miles an hour, who looks at you and says, God, I want to work for a Major League Baseball team? What do you tell that kid?
Pursue your passion. It's absolutely worth it. We have a lot of people in baseball who did exactly that, and they start as interns. You need to be willing to do just about anything.
Yankee intern, yes.
Yankee. I started with the Yankees. I couldn't get a job at the Red Sox, like a lot of us growing up.
Is that really
here in
true?
New England. Absolutely. I wrote letters. I'm not that old, but before email, I wrote letters to all 30 Major League teams and got a positive response back from the Yankees of all teams. So it was a great way to start back in '93.
How is John Henry as a boss? I mean, is he a micromanager? Does he delegate and say, I trust you, Sam, do your job? What kind of boss is Henry?
John's very active. He's full-time with Fenway Sports Group, so whether it's the Boston Red Sox or Liverpool Football Club or NESN, he's very active, but I'd like to think that he hires good people and puts them in the right position to do their jobs.
Do you ever say when he leaves the room too active, or do you not say that?
No, I don't say that.
Raise your right hand. Is that true?
No stack of Bibles. I think all good owners are involved. They have to be. These are huge investment decisions that we're making each and every year, so they need to be active.
Let's talk about your team. I guess there are a couple of challenges. You have I'll be kind of corpulent third baseman who makes a lot of money. Your manager has a relationship issue. On the plus side, two of the best pitchers in baseball now on your team, arguably the greatest clutch hitter in the history of the sport, and got a lot of young stars. So are the stars aligned, or is this year a crapshoot after a tough couple of last years?
Well, it's hard to know. Last year we thought we had a pretty good team going into spring training. In 2013, all of our computer models said we might win 90 games, and we won 97 and won the World Series. So we've made a major investment into baseball operations each and every year of the John Henry, Tom Werner ownership. It's been 15 years, and we really are committed to winning and playing baseball in October. So we're very hopeful this year.
You ever get to be a fan? I read a great thing about you. I don't know when it was in the Globe, that your father was an Episcopal minister or something. Yep. Used to go to 20 games. You'd sit on his shoulders under the clergy discount. I didn't know there was a clergy. Do you in this incarnation get to be a fan, or is your job too intense to really love the game as we get to do when we go?
Absolutely. I'm a fan, especially working at Fenway each and every day, because I stood in Section 25 with my dad on his clergy pass, coming in for $2. And when I was 14, 15, I took the clergy pass out of his wallet, literally, and went to games and stood with some buddies, snuck them into Fenway. We all have stories about how we got into Fenway. So, yeah, first and foremost, I'm a fan.
Speaking of Fenway, I love the place, I have to say. But in all truth, often when I go, I've got to bring cooking spray with me to get out of my seat in the seventh inning stretch. You're a big preservation guy. You're a big Keep Fenway Forever, right?
Yes, I am.
And you've done fabulous things, you and your predecessors. How long can Fenway last?
Yeah, I think there is an expiration date on all sports facilities, all buildings, but we are certain that Fenway Park will last for this next generation of fans, so a good 25, 30 years. So I'm hopeful that we'll be at Fenway forever because it's such a part of Boston and who we are as Red Sox fans. I believe people fall in love with the Red Sox largely because of Fenway.
I agree. I'm a transplant, and I feel exactly the same. One quick thing about Fenway. We've all read about the smokeless tobacco thing, and it's illegal at the park. You guys are sporting the new law. Marty Walsh is behind it. So a cop's not going to go out on the field and arrest Dustin Pedroia at second base, is he or she? Is that how it's going to happen?
You'll have to tune in to find out. No, absolutely not. They're not going to be running around on the field chasing down baseball players. But what they are doing is creating awareness for this issue, which is really important. And warnings will be issued, citations will be issued. But it's much deeper than that. And we have a responsibility to promote the dangers of smokeless tobacco.
Before you go, you're a abandoned Boston veteran. You're playing something again tomorrow night. Matty Siegel, who hosted last year, is going to give some pointers to me and Marjorie. First of all, who are you playing tomorrow night?
You know, I'm embarrassed to say I haven't studied my lines. I don't know who I'm playing. The only play I was ever in was Guys and Dolls in 5th grade, and I tripped on stage.
Oh, that should help you a lot. Should be good.
I'm in big trouble.
Did I just hear in my ear your sister was a beneficiary of Urban Improv, who is the beneficiary of the money it's raised in Bend?
Yes, my sister was a part of Kippy Dewey's great program with Urban Improv, and it's really cool to be able to come back and support this. They take care of 70,000 kids throughout New England. It's a great group.
So I hope you actually look at your script before tonight. Is that tomorrow night? Is that possible?
I'll be studying all night long.
Go Sox.
All right,
Nice
thanks,
to see
Jim.
you,
Great
Sam
to be with you.